Alrighty, hello, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to your favorite channel on the internet, Kamikaze Games. I'm gonna adjust that just ever so slightly. So yeah, it's me as always, repping it Stewart style. Let's get this show on the road. This may seem a little bit earlier than usual when it comes to these answers videos, but I don't really give a shit. I'm going to forget about it if I don't do it now. So let's do this. Plus, this way we won't have to answer 15 million questions. So, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, we're doing it like this. Let's just get all this clutter out of the way here. Caption. Yeah, I'll turn that off. Why not? Are these gonna be important? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do these. Okay, anyway. Let us get the answers video here. Yeah, we're doing this literally 2 days later because I'm gonna forget if I don't, so. Alrighty, so, first question of the day is going to be, when Truex retires, who will be your new favorite driver? Thank you, Caleb Henderson, for answering that. It would be Blaney. It would indeed be Blaney. Second place would be, I think, Larson, and then it would go Eric Jones. But that's how that's going right here. What are your thoughts on NASCAR Heat 2? I don't have any yet. I'm scared. I'm expecting the worst. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, apparently there's gonna be multiple series. And if that's the case, I might just redeem it on its own because Utechnics couldn't even do that. But they're gonna do it in their second outing. Plus, I had an entire year to make it not suck. So, hoping for the best over here. Okay, so who do you think is more likely to win first, Blaney or Chase Elliott? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Blaney. He's the one that has the momentum right now. He has the better cars. Hendrick is kind of slowing down this season for some reason. I'm not sure why. Johnson's won twice, but both of those wins he pulled out of his ass, so what are you going to do? And, Casey Kane's Casey Kane, so, you know. But yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be Blaney, and I think it's going to be this year. We already have our first of 3 first-time winners this season. Blaney's going to be one of them, but not for a while, I don't think, honestly. So what do you think, what tracks do you think Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney could get their first wins at? Talladega is an obvious one. For Blaney, I'd say a short track. Potentially, maybe the next Martinsville race. That's a potential one. He was really strong at Texas, so, and at Kansas. And I'd say we watch out for him in the Chase Kansas race. And maybe even the Chase Texas race. Chase Elliott, on the other hand, not sure, man. He should have won Pocono last year, so he'll probably win one of the Pocono races when he does win. If you owned a 4-car team, who would be your drivers? I answered this in an earlier answers video. But it would be a 4-car team. It would consist of Corbin Forrester, Brett Moffitt, and those are the 2 ones. Those 2 would get the best equipment. Those 2 would get the best equipment on that 4-car team right there. I'd also like a more of an experienced driver, so I'd pick up the Biff. And I'd pick up the Biff. And the final car would be Casey Mears. We would be a 4-car team. We would be probably... I'd like to be a Ford team. And they're trending in the right direction lately, so I'd say we're going to go with Ford. It would be... the numbers, on the other hand, I'm not sure. Probably just 60s. It would be 61 for, I don't know, 61, 62, 63, and 64 would probably be the ones that I'd pick. Or 60 flat, you know. Just have a 6 in it, maybe. Maybe even just, maybe one of them could run a 45 Adam Petty tribute, but that's for a different video. Would you be on board with NASCAR making a separate series for road course racing? I'd rather they just put more into the 3 series that exist already. I think there should be 2 in trucks, 4 in Xfinity, and 5 in the Cup Series. The ones that I'd take us to would be Canadian Tire and Road America in trucks. Canadian Tire, Road America, Mid-Ohio, and Watkins Glen in Xfinity. Did I say 4? I think I said 4. And Sonoma, Watkins Glen, Road America. I'd like to do Laguna Seca, but I don't know about that. And one more would be the Indianapolis road course. But yeah. If they made an entirely separate series for road racing, I suppose that'd be pretty good. But I just want them to improve what they already have. I mean, come on. So, what do Democrats need to do in order to win in 2018? Well, you get the corporate shit pushers out of there. That'd be good. That'd be great. I mean, they already fucked up putting Tom Perez in there. I mean, why even bother? They fucking voted in Tom Perez to lead them. They're a lost cause. Alright? Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders. I still don't trust Elizabeth Warren, but put her in as an advising role, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Tulsi and Bernie. The fucking tag team. Alright? That's what they need to do. That's all they need to do is just Tulsi and Bernie. What is currently your favorite political party? I'm going to vote no party preference on that one. Do another round of that can be my next tweet right now. Fucking fine, alright. I'll do it. So we're going to go to that. Can be my next tweet. And we'll put in my thing. And that will generate some tweets. So, what's up first? Lol at the Truth and YouTube channel. I didn't they? Reddit is 4th and I erased go-karts with a new review. Makes sense to me. Damn, you say that perfectly. And you motherfuckers recognize the guys are closing. If yes, the second. Damn, you say that perfectly. I mean, I feel like I'm trying to smooth someone right now. Nope, most races have been made. My best driver in the race tonight should get a Tranai. Wow, I really like. I really like that tweet there, right there, man. Harvick dream crushing time. That was just as many fans as to get on the forecast. Take that, humanity. You have to. It's the question mark at the end that just puts it all together. Recorded the worst driver in the words for a blind fan fiction reading and collected NASCAR weekend. Goodness gracious, these tweets are terrible. +1, wasn't that Trump is referencing first steps of the comments that are setting me up? The signs are. Have you ever heard of a run-on sentence? Because that's what that was. Military stuff too. Taco Bell is lol. That was like 9 and the lead alert. The signs are easier to Daytona vertical bracket. Yep, that's what I will actually look on the 43 doing P2. I need more people doubt that sucks. Just voted. Some of these are usually better. Ha 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 ha, everyone on the rear having tacos tonight. Review because I'm letting anyone who will I be under? Who will I be under? That's a very important question that I'd like the answer to. One more. eBay commercial count. Ooh, numbers. Keck. Kyle couldn't even beat the vehicles that good at just one just. I can't fucking handle this shit. I'm sorry, I can't handle this shit. Favorite SpongeBob episode? Band Geeks is just a work of art, but I don't want to say Band Geeks. Oh. Procrastination, because that has fucking Pantera in it. Like, are you kidding me right now? SpongeBob and Pantera, the best of both worlds, man. Best NASCAR race in history. The best NASCAR race in history is without a doubt the 2016 Mid-Ohio Challenge in Xfinity. I mean, that had everything. That had absolutely everything. I was on the edge of my seat the entire event, and it just kept getting better. It just kept getting better. The only problem is that I was preempted for a preliminary basketball game. A preliminary basketball game preempted that shit. That is just sad. But yeah. But I think, like, the best NASCAR race in history has to be the 79 Daytona 500 because it's just so important. We wouldn't even be where we are right now if it hadn't been for that race. So, what editing software do you use for recording NR2003 videos with? Okay, so I use this Bandicam. I actually paid for this, by the way. You should feel proud of me. I don't usually pay for software. And then to render it out, like I'm doing right now, Twisted T-Truck Series Race 9. Yeah, I'm using Sony Vegas 12. Vegas 12 is the best Vegas. I think there's only been one more since. Didn't pay for this one, by the way. Did not pay for this. I should have, though. I've been using it for 4 years now. 4 years and 2 months. It was March when I got this shit, but anyway, yeah. Yeah. Okay, get that shit out of here. Are you gonna make any other series to the NASCAR 2003, like Indy Cars or something?
Don't tell anyone, but you might see one last series on this channel in NR 2003. But don't tell anyone.
Shh! Shut the fuck up! If you were to travel back in time to change a certain event, what would it be? I would go to the board meeting that NASCAR had when they decided that they would implement, the Hans device, but not make it mandatory. And I would make sure that no matter what, they would not leave that room without making the Hans device mandatory. And that's question 13, so we'll wait on that one. Have you ever dated anyone for one day when I was in 8th grade? Which of the NASCAR Next drivers do you think has the most potential? Oh, man. I sent out a tweet yesterday, and I was like, man, this NASCAR Next group is thick as fuck. Like, girl, look at that body. Thick as fuck. I tell you what, that is a great group of drivers. I think all of them could be successful. I'm going to be 100% honest. But how can you bet against Todd Gilliland? He's been funded his entire career. He's been dominant his entire career. He's going to be funded when he gets into the whatever series. Trucks, most likely. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Gonna tear shit up, man. Do you know anyone in person that watches NASCAR? I know one person. And they used to be my coworker. His mom just had a funeral. That's fucked up. But actually that was a while ago. That was months ago, man. Still fucked up, but yeah. That's tough. What are all the rumored changes for the Cheez-It Cup Series in 2018? The 2018 Cheez-It Cup Series silly season is in full force already. I mean, I've recorded all the races, so yeah. Once it gets moving, but the silly season is taking shape immediately. As soon as California, there's already going to be some huge changes in the Cheez-It Cup Series. That's race 27, by the way. I'm talking about race 27. This season, 2017, yeah, but lots of huge changes, lots of driver movements. It's a very interesting series shakeup. Bunch of new sponsors coming in, a bunch of new drivers coming in. It's going to be fun. Can't wait until 2018 rolls around. All I can tell you is that Hendrick is going to one car. I mean, not one. Wow. Hendrick is dropping one car. They're going to be a 4-car team. And Roush is going to gain one car. They're going to be a 4-car team. Is that really all that's really happened? Ganassi used to be the 1 and the 42. Well, they're GMO now, just to coincide with the other series where GMO's a thing. And they've gained one car. So they're going to be a 3-car team. So there's a bunch of changes, a bunch of driver swaps, but we'll get to it later on. Who are the most successful drivers in the Cheez-It Cup Series before it began airing on this channel? Well, it was awesome seeing Justin Allgaier win 6 races in 2015. A great season for him. The guy that got his 7th championship, Brock Lesnar, he got that in 2016, right before the Cheez-It Cup Series started airing, and I hear Dave Blaney was a pretty popular fellow back then. Yeah. Yeah. Dave Blaney got himself a whole bunch of wins. Gordon Ramsay is returning. That's one thing that I can drop on the silly season. Gordon Ramsay will be returning in 2018. He hasn't been in the Cheez-It Cup series since 2010, and he left with only 2 wins. So we'll have to see if he can get back and cook us up some top 10s for Gordon Ramsay. But yeah, they were basically the biggest guys, I'd say. So now let's start with the JJ ones. What is the next Reggio review? Literally just got done finishing recording a couple of things and re-rendering it. So yeah, Ford Racing for PlayStation 1, you can see. Yeah, it's me right there. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. I went all JonTron. I went all out with like trying to pretend to be JonTron. Alright, so it's going to be fun. What is the worst Amazing World of Gumball episode you've ever seen? Well, let's think here. What's the worst one, huh? Not sure. Probably one of the early season ones where it was, you know, where it was still trying to find an identity when the series was a lot more slow paced. Yeah, I'm not sure. It would probably be one of the ones in the first seasons, but either season 1 or season 2, but I don't know which one. But I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Do you think there will be another injured driver this season? Hey, why hasn't anyone been saying Jeff Gordon to the 43 yet? Wouldn't that be a motherfucker right there? Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. But anyway, yeah. Yes. But as far as injured drivers this season, I don't know. I don't think there will be. I couldn't imagine there being another injured driver this year. Because that was just a perfect storm what happened to Almirola anyway. And I mean, I don't know. Will there be an upset winner this season? If so, who would it be? I'd say Stenhouse qualifies. Stenhouse certainly qualifies, but I don't know about anyone else. Jeez, I don't know. I don't think there can be that many upset winners this year. Because the drivers that are strong, we've already seen that they're strong. And I don't think we could see any other winners. I mean, God only knows what's going to happen at Pocono. We saw Chris Buescher pull one out of his ass. He may very well pull another one out of his ass here. He's already passed Allmendinger in the standings, even though his car is utter fucking shit. But Allmendinger did have a penalty this year already, but I don't know. I want to see Matt DiBenedetto win the All-Star race because I just don't give a shit about anything anymore, but, you know, yeah. Okay, anyway. Who will not be returning for Season 2 of the Cheez-It Cup series? Who will not be returning? Barack Obama is retiring after this season. He is out. A new driver will be in who will be revealed later on, just to keep you in suspense. Who else isn't returning? Mary Poppins will be going into the Code Red series occasionally, but will not be in the 5 full-time anymore. Who else? Larry the Cable Guy is stepping away. His team got bought out by GMO, and the 40 is going to be a GMO car next year. Jesus Christ himself, as we've said already, is going to be retiring at the end of the season. He will be replaced by, I don't know, but he'll be replaced by someone. We've already, MC Hammer and Susan Boyle will not be returning. Judge Judy and Busta Rhymes have been gone for the longest time. I'm amazed at how many people remembered Busta Rhymes for into race 9. That was insane. I think that's most of them. I think I've been through most of them now. Anyway, that's all the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah. What's your favorite Angry Video Game Nerd episode? The first one that I ever watched was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I really like his Dark Castle one. And what was that? Dragon's Lair. That one's great as well. But yeah, all of those are up there. Will Peter Parker / Spider-Man be a Cheez-It Cup Series driver next year? He could be. Never thought of that. What is your favorite Cow Chop video? Wow. I spent like an entire day just watching the entirety of the Dark Souls. Was it 3 or 2? Whatever Dark Souls they played. I spent like an entire day just watching that, and that was fantastic. Kmart kid for life, but just like that one video, I don't know if I can pin it down to just one. Some of that stuff that they did with like the Oculus or HTC Vive or whatever they have, some of those aren't good. They've got great Mario Party stuff. You know what? Everything on Cow Chop is great. Just watch Cow Chop. That's all I gotta say. When will you upload the second DeviantArt Safari video? I have it recorded right there, but it's not rendered yet, so I still have to edit it, and editing those videos is a nightmare, so I wouldn't say for a while, but it's gonna take. But I have it, but it's just not ready yet, you know. It's windy as all fucking hell out there, and it sounds like the house is gonna come off of its hinges here. Okay, when was the first time you ate Cheez-Its? Probably when I was an infant. But the first memories that I have with Cheez-Its would be like they'd be packed in my lunch when I was in first grade, so certainly around then. I don't fucking know, man. It's been a while. Alright, so I don't forget, we'll go here. 11. Do you like or hate the Chicago White Sox? I don't care. I don't care about most baseball teams if it's not the Cubs. I mean, I love watching baseball games. If there's one on, I'll just have it. I'll just watch it and be like, all right, entertain me. But I don't care at all about the White Sox. I mean, I fucking hate the Cardinals with a burning passion. But that's really the only things that I care about regarding baseball. Like, Derek Jeter is not on the Yankees anymore, so they don't annoy me as much anymore. Ortiz, Big Poppy, is off of the Red Sox, so I don't mind them anymore. But it used to be when they were playing on their teams, I'd be like, fuck y'all, get the fuck off my screen. But yeah. I used to like the Braves because Derek Lee went there. I still fucking... I'm not leaving, don't exit the video yet. Don't exit the video, you fucking maniacs. I said don't exit the video. Calm your fucking tits. I'm coming back. I have fucking shit that I need to show you. Come on, people. Alright, so, first of all, Kyle Larson, bitches. Anyway. Yes, this is my Braves hat. God damn, it's loose as fuck. Why is it so loose? Did I have a bigger head at one point? Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is my Braves hat. I think I know a video where I have this on. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Yep. I had this when Derek Lee was on the Braves. But now I don't give a shit about them. And they suck, so that doesn't help. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. That's baseball for you. Okay, where were we? Okay, when will you play another Sonic porn game for the channel? Hopefully never. I'd really like to not ever do that, honestly. I like that to be a thing that doesn't happen. I just kind of want to tuck that whole thing into a corner. You know, a corner with a lot of views, but a corner nonetheless. And I just want to forget it ever happened. Because Sonic porn games are not okay. Plus, I haven't found any new ones, so I can't. Anyway. And the last question is, can you make a parody of that eBay commercial? I just made Door Incorporated, man. That was a lot of work, too. I had to do it perfectly in one take. Big doors, small doors. You want to buy a door? We'll sell you a door. We only sell doors. We're at Door Incorporated. We only sell doors. You want a door for your dog? You want a door for your mom? You want a door for your dad? You want a door for your hat? You want to get a door so that you can put it up and go through it in and out more and more often as much as you want to? Then we've got a door for you. You got a door that you need to shut out a pushy ex that you've been trying to get out of your life for the past 10 years? We've got a door for you. Are you trying to search the entire universe for alien life? Then we've got the door into the universe for you. We've got big doors. We got small doors. We got all sorts of doors. We're Door Incorporated. What the fuck has my life come to? Door Incorporated, but yeah, I really don't want it. I just made that commercial and that was stressful. Oh, my fucking back. Anyone want to buy me a chair? I got a chair that I was looking at that I want. Hang on. Let's get it. Show all history, please. Actually, no, that'd be a bad idea. Okay, whatever. Who gives a shit? You probably can't. Face cam's probably in front of it anyway. See? There it is. Shit! No! Well, I reloaded this page, I guess. We'll go to the likely spams here. Is there going to be anything here in the likely spam? If you change any moment in NASCAR history, what moment would it be? Yeah, I already answered that. And, what are your thoughts on the eBay commercial that plays every 5 minutes during the race? It fucking pisses me off. Okay, here's the chair that I want. If anyone wants to buy me this, I'd be really appreciative. I mean, I can buy it myself, but yeah, that's the chair that I want. I mean, it's already better than the one I have. I mean, for God's sake, just take a look at this. So that's my chair. And no, it does not have an adjustable back to it. That's just how it is. It's really fucking awful. But anyway, that's not the point of this video, is it? Ugh. The fuck is going on here? What is this? Oh, that's my watch. That's the thing on my watch. What the fuck? I thought the fucking video was glitching there, but it was my watch. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Let's go away from this before anything bad happens. What is one track you would go to? Martinsville. Who is the next driver to retire? Danica. Will you ever start iRacing? If you haven't yet, some point I will, but not soon. Do you have NASCAR Heat Mobile? I literally do not have enough room in my piece of shit phone to put it on, even if I wanted to. Well then, let's get out of here. Back into the published comment section. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Where were we in this? What game when you played as a kid or teen made you the most trigged when you completed? I'm doing my best to try and understand this. I don't know if you're asking what game made me the most triggered or what game made me the most triggered when I completed it. So I'll answer both of those. The game that triggered me the most would probably be one of the Gran Turismo games, because I desperately try to complete something and I never could because I sucked at playing games. But yeah, it always pissed me the fuck off. Oh, Madden 09 Fantasy Challenge. Fucking obviously. Fuck Madden 09 Fantasy Challenge. That's the fucking answer. Okay. Who will win the Open / All-Star race? I'm going to pick an answer for all of these. All 3 stages of the Open and the All-Star race itself. And I'm going to say that Blaney will win one stage, and Chase will win another stage. That narrows it down to a whole lot of different drivers, and Trevor Bayne pulled a win out of his ass last season. Larson isn't even going to be in this one. Stenhouse isn't going to be in this one. I think a lot of it's riding on Eric Jones to make himself into this. So I'm going to pick Jones. And for the final one is Truex is going to win the All-Star race, or I'm shaving my beard. Mark it. Truex wins the All-Star race, or I'm shaving. All of this that I've just been illustriously stroking this entire video, you know. Okay, would you rather die at 80 and become famous after death, or become famous now and die at 25? I'd have to know how much debt I'm going to be in at age 25, because if I'm going to be like majorly in debt by then I'd accept the 25. I'd be okay with only having 5 years left in my life. If it meant that I wouldn't have to deal with the burden of debt, but yeah. Depends on how famous. How famous am I? Am I like plastered all over the world famous, or am I just like local fucking hero saves a kitten from a tree famous, alright? This is important. These are important details, alright? Okay, will you watch the Indy 500 this year? If so, who you got? I'd really like to see someone that isn't from Penske win. Well, that's just me. Ed Carpenter would be cool. J.R. Hildebrand would be cool. But yeah. But I will watch it if I get the opportunity. See, for the past 2 years, fucking the Indy 500 took place on the day of graduation here. So I had to be in fucking 2 places at once mentally. Twice this fucking... You know what? Fuck that shit, man. Should NASCAR race the Indy Road Course or race the oval with restrictor plates? Oh my god, is this even a question? Just go to Indianapolis Raceway Park. Just go to Lucas Oil. Yeah, road course, without a fucking doubt. Should NASCAR encourage more drivers to do the Indy 500 Coke 600 double? I don't know if they should encourage, but more drivers certainly should do it. It'd be nice to have like a NASCAR All-Star team just for the Indy 500. That'd be pretty neat, but, you know, it's what's the worst pain you've ever been in? Life. I'd say, like, literally 2 minutes ago in my life. That would be the answer to that question. What's the worst pain you've ever been in, huh? I've never broke a bone. I'm proud of that. Now that I said that, I'm going to break a bone. But, worst pain that I've ever been in. Potentially an asthma attack when I was, like, 9. And I didn't understand what was going on, so I can't fucking breathe, yet I'm fucking writhing on the floor. Oh, but that's about it. I had an awful fucking migraine once, but that's like every day, so I don't know, man. Yeah, I really haven't experienced too much pain besides day-to-day life, so no, I can't really answer that very well. What album have you been listening to lately? All sorts of stuff. Let's just scroll through my fucking iTunes here. When I'm making cars, I just go through like all of KMFDM stuff, like greatest shit from KMFDM, just all that good stuff. Nothing else really though. Yeah, not really anything else. That's about it. Yeah, lately that's really the only album I've been listening to, like, through its entirety. I haven't been looking at enough new music lately. I should do that. If you could bring back one famous person from the dead to meet, who would it be? Well, shit. I don't know, man. Jimi Hendrix would be neat. Yeah, I go with Jimi Hendrix. Will Bowyer break through for a win this season? Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Yeah, I can't think of a specific racetrack that he could win where someone else hasn't been doing better than him at for the past couple of years. So, yeah, I can't say that he's going to. Will Alex Bowman have a 2018 ride? Yes, that is called the 88. But if it isn't the 88, it might be the 5. But I said before, it's going to be... yeah, it's going to be Bowman in the 88. And then Byron in the 5 in 2018. No, not 2018, 2019. Because Case Kane still has one year left on his contract, and they've picked business to back up again there with the 5 group. So, yeah, I do believe. I think Casey Kane has a win in him this season as well, but I don't know where, so. Yeah, I think he gets, you know, that one win and then rides out 2018, and then 2019, Byron comes and shakes shit up, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's all those answers there. Would you like to see Dodge make a return to NASCAR? That'd be so great. I would love to see it. But I don't know where they would. I mean, there's nowhere for them to go. Because Penske's the top Ford team. Richard Petty is down to 1 car. Like, unless he gets, like, full-on fucking support, he's not going to do that. If Ray Evernham wants to come back and make another team, like, I don't fucking know, man. Dude. Like, the best other guest that you could have is Ganassi, but they have so much shit going on already, and their operation is fucking phenomenal this season, so. Yeah. I just don't see anywhere that they could make a return, but, like, in the Xfinity Series, that'd be a good spot for them in the Xfinity Series. They could pick up, like, JD Motorsports. They could go over to Dodge and become a top team. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? I think that'd be cool. What's your favorite car manufacturing brand? Always loved Nissan. Not lately, but back in the early 2000s, they made great cars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Probably going to go with Nissan. BMWs are great. I like that company as well. How much sleep do you get? Not nearly fucking enough, as you could plainly see. Usually, I try to get to sleep around 10:30. And my fucking internal clock is just set at 7:21 for the rest of my life. Always wake up at 7:21 exactly for some reason. I'll wake up several times in the night to be like, let me go back to sleep. But, and then I start having weird fucking dreams, and it's like, go fuck yourself, body. Why'd you make me wake up for this shit? But yeah, so 10:30 to 7:30 is 9 hours, so that's a considerable amount of sleep. You can never have enough, though. You can never have enough. Okay. Show more, please. 4chan or Reddit for memes. For memes, definitely 4chan. They've been curating memes for years now. Before Reddit even was like a huge thing. You know? So 4chan. And they're really spicy there. That is where memes go to like flourish. That's like a nursery for memes. Like, you go there, you're seeing some shit that you probably didn't want to see. Seeing shit that would probably get you put on a list, you know, that kind of stuff. That's the thrill of adventure right there, but whatever. Have you ever been to a NASCAR race? No, I live in the middle of fucking North Dakota and there's jack shit to do around here regarding racing. And it's fucking miserable and I hate my life. Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott? I am 100% all in on Kyle Larson. I don't even like Chase. That's the thing. I don't like him. I want Blaney to do better, and I don't want Chase to succeed because I'm an asshole. God damn it. Why do you hate Logano? Okay. It's lap 156. 156 of 136. Oh my fucking god. Goodness fucking gracious, that was way too much work. So it was lap, yes, 156 of the 2012 Pocono 400. And that is the answer to that question. What would you think if Logano won the championship this year, and what would you do if he won it? A, stop watching NASCAR. B, drive off of a cliff. And C, cry myself to sleep as I die in the charred remains of my vehicle. That is what I'm going to say. What's your number one reason to live in America? The food, man, the food. I've been conditioned to just adore fast, greasy bullshit from the fucking curators of this nation. Chicago-style pizzas are where it's at. You go to Chicago and you're not having a Chicago-style pizza, you a motherfucking loser. What's your number one reason not to live in America? Oh... the healthcare, man. It's non-existent, Holmes. You think Fernando Alonso... that wasn't even intense enough. Fernando Alonso. How will he do in the Indy 500? I don't think there can be many expectations. Because F1 don't do ovals. But in F1 you gotta manipulate you gotta manipulate in the draft, so you know, he's got experience there. I mean, they don't have DRS in IndyCar, I don't think. But you know. I see no reason to say that he wouldn't do good. So, not a win by any means, but he'd do good. If you were to work in NASCAR, what type of job would it be? So you know those awful commercials that they make? Yeah, I'd go in there and make sure that they weren't awful. That'd be my fucking job. Oh, god damn it, I'm almost out of water. Oh, my poor throat. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being lowest, 10 being highest, how much faith do you have in humanity? Humanity as a whole? I'd say 6. I haven't lost it, but I'm not exactly too optimistic. There's still hope, but it's fleeting. It's fleeting. Do you believe in gun control, and explain why? So if I was gonna like run for president, this is what my position on gun control would be. Nationally, we would have universal registration and background checks, thorough, universal and thorough. Absolutely make sure that they're thorough, as well as the registration process. But beyond that, I'd leave all the further legislation to the states, because absolutely, gun control in a state like ND is going to be completely different than gun control in a state like California, and I understand that. Like, there's a culture around, you know, firearms in this part of the country, and like, you know, there's people who are experienced with this shit and know what the fuck they're doing. And I know that there's like hunting for a sport here, but like in, you know, fucking Cali, you're not gonna do that. So like, regulation as far as nationally, universal and thorough, background checks as well as gun registration. But everywhere else, I mean, through the states should just be left to any further regulation. That's what I'm thinking anyway. My hair is a mess. Read more, please. Thanks for answering my questions. Alright, thank you. What pizza do you like from Little Caesars? Always get the $9 box. It's way more. It's like 2 days worth of food for $10. Not bad, honestly. Yeah. The $9 box is, fuck, what is it? It's Italian cheese bread and, a deep dish pepperoni. One time they accidentally gave me a stuffed crust in a $9 box, and that was like, oh, fucking heaven! But yeah. Should the trucks go back to Richmond? There are several places that the trucks should go to. But I never thought about Richmond. I don't know. I've never seen a Richmond race in the truck, so I can't judge. Will Orton eventually become a 17-time World WWE Champion? Where's Cena at? Because I feel like he's always going to be 2 behind Cena. So wherever Cena's at, you know. I don't know. 17-time world champion. I think like his world championship title runs are through and he should focus on like intercontinental work. That's what I think anyway. Okay, so your opinion of EDP 445. Oh baby. EDP, there he is. Goodness goddamn gracious. That's sad, isn't it? What a sad existence. He's one of the funniest people on this site. I'm not even kidding. Goddamn. Goddamn. And look at this e-begging motherfucker. Donations for a car. Are you kidding me? I don't know what those comments were all about, but yeah, let's where are we at with our lives right now? Oh yeah, we're answering questions. EDP, yeah, hilarious, pretty sad existence, but I'll watch him with no shame. No shame. Was Marty Reed bad in your opinion? No, I don't think so. He's a lot like Jerry Punch. He'd probably be better suited for like a pit reporter type position, but I don't think it was bad. Overall opinion on Roman Reigns. I swear I've answered this before. Despise Roman Reigns the character. Don't even despise even slightly the Roman Reigns the man. If they just make him a heel. They just should just make him a fucking heel. How hard is it? How hard is it just to make him a heel? He's had heat for 2 years. He's been the guy with the most heat in the company for 2 years. And he's still a face. What the fuck? Oh, man. I swear. Do you hate mumble rap? I don't even know what that is. Let's find out. I hope this isn't, you know, not safe for work. Mumble rap. Mumble rap. I guess we'll search for it on the tubes here. Mumble rap. Mumble rap. Best in class. Yikes. This could be a little embarrassing. Mumble rap. Let's find out here. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted. Alright.
Yeah. More Ricky. Crab Stagums.
Okay, just go.
That Kabuchi, yo. I'm at the boss and it came on my dendons. I rap and shit to chop them hushes to the bottom. So please don't hurt me, bumbles. We got that rap to the track and they never want to problems. They spot me coming down the main with my horsey. I come around and I'm naughty, shot the Norty. I'm a 100 child. I'm out the Texas, more Ricky, but she's on my dicky. And they call me size on my kicky. Say forget.
That's pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. Okay, so will Greg Biffle ever race again in the Cup Series? See, I'm gonna say no, and then they're gonna announce him for the 43, so... Fuck. This is a no-win situation. I'm gonna say no. Worst NASCAR track? Michigan. Will Chase Elliott win the Coke 600? That'd be crazy. I don't know. Probably not. Favorite Foreigner song? Ooh. I'm gonna need to look for reference here. Or Gorner, fantastic. Do 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 do. Dude, Jukebox Hero's pretty good. Yeah. I'll go with Jukebox Hero. Wendy's or Dairy Queen? All in on Wendy's. I mean, they taste good, they got the triple deckers, and their Twitter game is strong. I mean, come on. Fanta or Crush? I have a Crush shirt, so Crush. Do you watch hockey? No. Is the new NASCAR game gonna suck? Probably. Can you do a Q&A? That's a tough one, man. I don't know about that. How many furry creatures live inside your beard? Enough to fill a zoo, without a doubt. Why don't you love me? I was gonna try to be clever, but I can't be clever. Is NASCAR Heat 2 gonna be made with Unity engine just like its predecessor? It was made on Unity? Fucking indie games are made on Unity, for God's sake. Oh, DMR. Oh, DMR. Can't they just make it on the EA Sports engine from 2003? Probably. Have you ever flown in a helicopter? I know I've jumped out of one into the water before, but what are you gonna do? Are you eating Cheez-Its right now? Unfortunately, no. And how about now? I would be if I had some, but I don't have any. I mean, it's like the one time out of the universe that I'm going to fucking not have Cheez-Its, but you know what, man. Can you name some movies that you should have seen by now, but have not? 13 Cloverfield... 13 or 12 Cloverfield Lane? Whatever Cloverfield Lane was. That's one that I should have seen, but have not. I've never watched Jaws in full. That's one that I should have definitely seen by now. The Emoji Movie. That ain't even out though yet. Get Out. Get Out. Is that what it's called? Get Out? Yeah, probably. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Those are the ones on top of my head that I can name for ya. Y'all opinion on some bands. Powerman 5000. Well, he's Rob Zombie's brother. That's cool. Yeah, he's got some good stuff. Rise Against. The Siren Song is a great album. Theory of a Dead Man. No complaints. Everyone says they sound like Nickelback. They don't sound like Nickelback. I'm sorry. They just don't. Breaking Benjamin was good. Not so much anymore. And Evanescence. I haven't heard their new album yet. I really should. But yeah. Probably everything by Evanescence is good. Will Kyle Larson make the Final Four this season? God, I said he would last year. Oh, man. And he was knocked out of the first round. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? But anyway. Oh, man. Will he make the Final Four? See, there's so many. See, like, the Final Four that I see now is Keselowski, Larson, Truex, and Johnson. That's the Final Four that I'm seeing right now. But that could all change over the course of the season. But as for now, I'd say yes, he does make the Final Four. Do you plan to purchase a PS4 for the main purpose of GT Sport soon? I should. But you see, the problem is with buying a PS4 is that I just don't play games anymore. If I'm not recording for the channel, I just don't. There's always so much other stuff going on. But yeah. I really should. I could just buy one of the I could just buy the old version that's cheaper, but you know, that where's the fun in that? You gotta have the most powerful shit, you know? But whatever. I really should, but I don't know if I will or not. Can you please answer the next person's questions with no shirt on? Do you really want that? Honestly, do you really want that? Do you really want that? Nah, I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't handle. I can't handle. I can't handle. I can't handle. I don't know. I mean, there's shirtless people on YouTube, so I think it would be fine, but I'm not going to risk it. If Truex wins the championship, what will you do and how will you celebrate? Well, if you look at the Coke 0600 video that he won in the review, probably a lot of that. Climbing on my dad's truck. Yeah, man. Tough times, man. Tough times. Yeah, something like that. I'm thinking about doing a NASCAR Heat 2 information talk show thingy where I discuss the game up to its release date. Would you like to be a guest in one of those episodes? What is there even to talk about? There's not much going on regarding the game. But yeah, I guess. I mean, you can't trust my internet more than you can throw it, but we could give it a shot. Why was 2007 the worst year of your life? 2009 was the worst year of my life. And the reason is 2 words, Jimmy Johnson. Why wait to get an Xbox One? It's awesome because I never play games. You know those challenges and things that you did in your NASCAR Heat Evolution Hype series? Can you continue those? I was thinking about doing more of them, but so much of them require another person, and I just want to have another person that's willing to play games with me on YouTube. Because I wanted to do like another blindfold challenge, except I have a navigator telling me where to go. That would be one that would be fun. But like I've already done so much. Like the treadmill challenge was insane. The story time challenge was interesting. No Breaks was fun. I don't know any other challenges to do though. Besides like Navigator challenge. Like there's not really anything else like maybe like stuff that would be impossible, like run a race in reverse or something. Did we already do a reverse controls challenge? I feel like that one wouldn't be that difficult though. I wonder if my G29 would work with NASCAR 14 and PlayStation 3. We should give that a try sometime. Okay, so who's worse, Logano or Brainless France? Who's worse, man? Who is worse, dude? France has been killing the sport longer, so I'm going to go with France. If Truex or Mark were hanging from a cliff, who would you save if you had to choose? This is a fucked up scenario. Oh, man. I'd have to go with Truex because Mark retired already. But then again, Mark's enjoying his retirement. So I don't know, dude. This is not an okay scenario. This is a doomsday scenario. No, can I sacrifice myself to save them both? If I can, I choose that. Is Logano bumping and running Mark Martin the only reason you hate him? No, there are several more. Ooh, there are several more. Big one would be 2013 when he injured Hamlin. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah. And he's driving the car that Allgaier should be driving. Also fucked up. Do you realize that bumping and running is racing, right? He had 4 fucking laps and fresher tires, okay? 4 laps, 5... Okay, 4 laps, 4 tires. Everything is better than Martin at this point. He had fucking hours to pass the 55 and did just fucking bump and running with 4 laps to go. What a fucking asshole. I fucking hate everything. If a driver were to surpass your hatred for Logano, how would they do it? I don't know, man. Oh my god, I don't know, man. Like, by God, when it was 2009, I thought, like, there was no way I could hate anyone more than Johnson, but damn. How things change. How things change. It would take something, man. Probably wrecking Truex out of the championship. Like, if he did what he did to Edwards kind of did that to himself, but since Truex can do no wrong and that happened, you know, I'd be fucking... Oh, man, the race review for that. Ooh, the race review for that. That would have like 10,000 views in like a minute, man. Fuck my ass. That would be horrible. I'd die on camera. I'd literally die on camera. You do realize you look a lot like Dale Jr., right? Hang on a second. Place here. God damn, this is the worst. Okay. I don't have any sunglasses with me. The woes of not editing a video, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna do the rest of the review dressed like... I'm gonna do the rest of this video dressed like this. Okay, do you think that factory stock cars will return to NASCAR in like the old days? It'd be great, but, man. Why did they switch between Gen 4 and Gen 5 in 2007? Well, Gen 4 had been around since 90s. Like, I think it was 93. So, like, that's a huge trend. That's a long time. So, really, they needed a transition period to make it not suck. And what do you know? They made it suck. Congratulations, NASCAR. But yeah, I think that's the biggest reason. Have you seen the show Top Gear? Obviously. What editing software do you use? Vegas. Vegas, baby. We're going to Viva. Viva Las Vegas. How many shirts have you sold so far? Since the last time I answered this question, I've sold one more shirt. So that's 3 shirts. Yeah! In what year were you born? I'd go as far as tell you the fucking day. I'll fucking tell you down to the minute. I was born on April 24th, 1997 at 7:46 a.m., baby. And that's the answer to that question. Can you speak any languages besides English? Beyond, like, Dora the Explorer Spanish levels of shit here, not really. I have a French song in my iTunes that I don't know any of the words to. But yeah, beyond that, you're not wrong when I say that I look like Dale Jr. Jesus. But yeah, no senor, I do not speak any other language. Do you like sun chips? Who doesn't? When did you start watching NASCAR? 2000 dose. A funny story about that. I talk about this in some other series, but North Dakota television companies suck dick. Back in those days, before 2007, our cable package did not have CBS. Or like Fox, or one of those two. So I literally could not watch races. That's fucked up, man. Opinion of Michael McDowell. I think he's my 4th favorite driver, actually. If you're wondering why I have this, it's because whenever someone asks me to give an opinion of a driver, I like to have this all organized so I can tell them what my opinion of a driver is. Oh, things move around. Things have been moving around here, man. Michael McDowell is down to 6. Goodness gracious. Mikey's slacking. Yeah. Okay, do you like the following people? Okay, Allmendinger. He's eh. Landon Castle, I like him. Bane, I like him. Byron, don't have an opinion yet. Myatt Snyder, don't have an opinion. Ryan Reed. He's eh, as well as Allmendinger. Goodness fucking gracious. Eric Jones is number 5 on my favorite list. Ross Chastain's cool. Chase Briscoe, don't have an opinion yet. And Brennan Poole, I like Allmendinger. Why do you have lots of subs? You deserve only like 10 subs. Well, that's from the Five Nights at Freddy's video and the Sonic porn games. That's why. And you're not wrong when you say that I deserve only 10 subs. If you could change any moment, okay, answer that already. Who will replace Dale Jr. in the 88? Alex Bowman. So, will Bubba win this season? Man, that'd be great. But Ford just doesn't. But the Roush just does not have enough speed. Is this still recording, by the way? Fucking A, this is a hour-long video already. Will Bowman be in the 88 next year? Obviously. Will John Hunter Nemechek win the championship? He has to go through Brett Moffitt to get it, man. But he might. Will Corbin Forrester return to the 5? Fucking A. If he does, it'll be at Talladega, but nowhere else, because fuck Corbin Forrester, apparently. And will Matt DiBenedetto ever win a race and be in good equipment? You almost had his name spelled right, too. You just need to switch this E and this I. You'd have his fucking name spelled correctly. But, will he ever win a race? He won in K&N. He could potentially get a truck ride. I feel like Brad Keselowski could open up one of his trucks or open up a third truck. I feel like that's entirely possible, but I don't fucking know. Thoughts on TNA? I watched it in 2010. Those were rough times, and it's jaded me ever since. I have never watched since. Goodness gracious. What manufacturer besides Dodge do you think would join NASCAR? I think, like, Mazda would be a good team for it. Just because I want to go to Laguna Seca. But yeah, Mazda would be cool. What team would be Mazda? Golly. I don't know. You have to go like with Ganassi again because like there's no teams that I could see switching manufacturers at this time, but I also said the same thing about fucking Stewart-Haas Racing. Like I never saw them in Fords. So if Eric Almirola isn't able to drive the 43 this weekend, who do you think will? Casey Mears. Can you finally accept my Steam friend request? Your profile description says any of your friend requests are accepted oh my goodness. Accepted automatically even if I haven't the slightest clue who the hell you are. I haven't been on my Steam profile for the longest time. So maybe. Maybe. How did you feel when the N-word slipped in the part 69 of Dirt to Daytona? I was just worried that I'd never edit it out, which I obviously didn't. But, I've said it plenty of times in the past, so I'm not even about. There's a fucking. Hang on a second. You gotta find this. There is an extremely racist video that I made when I was 15. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Search bar. Could you fucking operate, maybe? Come on, you douchebag. Come on. Okay. Racist. You'd probably have to search in Video Manager because it's unlisted. Blinded by the light. Okay, racist. So, yeah. We'll move on to questions while that's waiting. So, yeah, I really don't mind in all honesty, but, you know, that's just how it is. Is there any other life sport you like other than NASCAR? So, why? Okay, baseball and F1. Fairly racist video. There it is. It's not monetized. Probably for good reason. It's unlisted, right? I'm pretty sure it's unlisted. No, I made it public. I think. Yeah, I made it public again. Yeah. This was posted on March 16th, 2013. Yeah. That was pretty interesting. I thought I was hilarious when I was doing it, but my microphone was shit. And it still is, but we could try it again. Damn, nigga! What the fuck is up with your shit? Now I sound like Winnie the Pooh. What the fuck? Okay, anyway. Whatever, it doesn't matter. What's your favorite anime? That's a tough one. Does Sonic X count? I'm just kidding. Yeah. What If talked about Steins Gate all the time, and I've been watching that for a while now. The original Dragon Ball Z is pretty good, if just for the nostalgia. The original Pokemon series was good. I feel like that shouldn't count, though. 4-kid shit shouldn't count, but whatever. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Should Indy bring back kart/champ car? I don't know. I feel like when the split happened, that's what really killed, like, open wheel racing in America. So, probably not a good idea, but you never know. If any person in your community were to have a female counterpart that was romantically interested in you, who would you want that person to be? Are we talking about, like, in real life or on the internet? because there could be several different answers to that question depending on how that response is. So, yeah. Backup question, will you see the Emoji Movie? I have to. I have to. I can't not. I must see the Emoji Movie. I must see the Emoji Movie. Already answered those two. So I think we're done. Let's see if anyone's posted a new one. Let's go to newest first. Goodness gracious. Anyway. Anything going on Twitter? 11 notifications. The fuck did I do now? God damn. Come on, load! How fucking long does it take to load? Oh my god, I just want to be done. Let it end. Just let it end, man. Let it end. Let it end. It's not gonna fucking load, is it, man? I swear. Holy shit. See what I mean when I say you can't trust my internet? God damn, man. I'm gonna reset the internet. That's how bad this is. No! Shut up, Dr. Robotnik.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Newest first. Fucking load already. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. Load, you cunt. Well, I guess we're not gonna see any new comments, so... Aw, fucking well. So yeah, anyway, this has been another answers video. Yeah. So anyway, yes, thank y'all so much for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games, and we are all done here. And yeah, so this has been a answers video. My hair is a mess now. Well, it was already, so I guess it's not much of a difference. But in any case, yes, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for your questions. And I will see you in whatever I make next. Yeah, goodbye.